so weird because Marth is the only character in the game, at least that's played a lot, that can regularly outrange Puff.
Oh, yeah.
But Puff gets to dodge Marth's grab, so Marth like loses one of his most reliable tools, but is still defined by his moveset.
Yeah, I kind of call it the fly swatter in this matchup because really all Marth can do is you just got to whack Puff away. I don't want to get her out of here, sure.
I think there are certain Marths that find that experience kind of fun. Like, it's fun to just beat up on Puff, but if the Puff is a really excellent punish game, it kind of starts to feel like the Sheik matchup and the Peach matchup where, yeah, you win the neutral, yeah, you win in theory, but it just feels sometimes like you can't do anything.
All right, so for anyone who doesn't know, if Puff's shield does break, she just dies instantly. Like, she literally
goes straight up.
She just blows up. So I won't be surprised if we're going to be seeing a bunch of shield breaker attempts from Reeve.
Puff is Melee's platypus. It's just like proving that the developers have a sense of humor.
Ooh, good stall by Reeve. I like it. Keeping 4% honest.
Just like Luigi proves that developers partake in various stimulants.
Yeah. I mean, at least he got a couple more percent off that up there.
Yeah.
Good patience, though, from 4%. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hard. It's just Puff has a really hard time taking that stage control back from Marth.
And like in the Sheik matchup, Marth wants Puff in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Like, which is kind of interesting because he doesn't want to get punished for a grab. He doesn't want to be forced in a situation where he has to grab as his best option. But Puff still wants to be in the air, to use her back air, to try to outspace, to actually move him off.
Ooh. All right, good tipper up tilt from Reeve. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of side B attempts from Reeve. Because, Marth's grab, I think he has to dash grab in order to grab a crouching Puff. If not, though, Marth can just get rested. Yeah. Like, straight up, just ab and grab, down B.
Look, this is so interesting because a lot of the stuff that Reeve would do against Dreppen, he's doing against 4% very similar, like using forward air as kind of an approach to punish standing still. With a little bit more success, which is either because Reeve is playing better, 4% is a different opponent, or maybe it's just a Puff matchup.
Yeah, dude, it's hard for Puff because I think when we talk about like beating up Marth, you kind of have to like wait on his laggy move. You gotta get in between there, and Puff is just like, he's not too fast.
This whole opening came because Reeve went for a grab in order to take center stage. So I think the hypothesis that I want to see tested in this set is, does Reeve have options to get to center stage besides grab? Right there, he used roll.
Ooh, yeah, there was the crouch grab. He didn't, 4% opted not to rest. Probably because he just wasn't expecting it, but it's also good because he could have just gotten punished for it.
And Reeve is incredibly dominant when he gets that center stage. He's doing a really good job, but but when he gets off stage,
I know what you want to see.
That's
keeping Reeve in the corner right now.
You know, sometimes it's the Reeve it, and sometimes it's the weep.
Sometimes it's the weep. Sometimes you Reeve it, sometimes you weep it. Okay. I know what you're saying.
All the way up.
Ooh, off the top. With a tipper up there.
Too.
Yeah, dude, Puff is going to be dying at those percents, man.
4% with pretty good use of invincibility. Take stage control.
It's good crouch from 4%.
Yeah. Was that on a...
I'm pretty sure that was on a non-tippered fair.
Yeah. Damn. Another Phantom. He gets punished for being not precise enough. He gets punished for being too precise. Sometimes Marth just can't win.
4% is actually doing a really good job of calling out Reeve's aerial drift right now.
Yeah.
He sort of started picking up on it, and just like, whenever Reeve puts himself a little too close.
But this is where Reeve wants to be.
4% just kind of puts his foot there.
If he wants to close out game one, he can't let that happen. He can't blow it all in a forward smash at 120%. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw Reeve put an F smash just kind of out there, and then got back air.
An SD and putting too many chips on black.
Yeah, and then he did a side B stall, and then 4% just kind of kicked him in the face again.
Yeah. Real Melee is like
a little too much commitment in his air.
Pretty much nobody can get away with doing 3 bad things in a row.
No.
Sometimes you get away with 2. Sometimes you can get away with more often you get away with 1, but don't get that many chances.
Oh, straight up tippers.
Yeah. And it's not to say that I'm against or don't think it's that forward smash should be on the table. It's just that at certain percentages you got to be careful. But at 24%, rock the sword.
Oh, I like what Reeve's doing. 4%'s kind of like dominating the air right now, and Reeve's just not grabbing it. He's just like content to stay there.
That was such an interesting little interaction. Reeve went to the ledge.
Shield breaker to keep him off.
And no more forward smashes from Puff. Gets poked out.
Ooh, quick follow up.
These guys are hitting each other. They're scrapping.
Yeah, I think it's actually kind of interesting right now because 4%'s he's actually using his Ash shield game really, really well against Reeve. I think that's where he's getting most of his hits in. Reeve might want... Oh, that shield breaker might come out a little bit more as the set goes on.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, good spacing by 4%. Dude.
Yeah, that's very patient, but eventually Reeve calls him on it. I think I was on after the third jump. He was like, "This is my chance." So
yeah,
one.
Marth, as good as he is at like using his disjoints to keep Puff out of the air, a grounded Puff is actually kind of scary against Marth.
But I think the Puff players feel less comfortable. The punish game is a little bit more difficult, unless you're going for the rest when you're on the ground.
Yeah.
4% barely taking any damage on this stock.
He's looking, dude. He's looking good to take this.
Yeah. And there it is. Now he's basically at death percent from the tipper.
Nice. I just like it. A lot of quick moves in and out for Reeve.
That's like the third time this game that 4% has tried to F smash to regain stage control, and he just gets F smashed in return.
Dude, yeah, up smash is strong, or F smash is strong, but you don't want to be putting that out in neutral.
Yeah. And the big back air goes out.
Ooh, he tries to give him with the down air.
I think it'd be really good from 4%'s perspective to win this game on Yoshi's.
Oh my god, dude. If you lose to the buff on Yoshi's as Marth,
yeah,
like just the message that sends is pretty bad.
And like Reeve's gonna need to play so composed to avoid the rest punishes, to avoid giving 4% stage control. That losing on this kind of could be troublesome. But
yo, I like what Austin or Reeve is doing with these forward airs. He's kind of using them as a hit confirm.
Yeah.
If his forward air, his tipper forward air is hitting 4% shield, he kind of just backs off. If it goes in, or if it hits like it does damage to the Puff, he's then going in for the combo.
He's playing so patient.
He's playing really, really patient.
You know, in the first game, he had a lot of times that he looked like this. That didn't last quite so long. This time, it's been the whole game.
Yeah, dude. Against Puff, patience is kind of the name of the game.
Ooh, there they go, a little standoff.
Yeah, there we go. Dude, just a little bit more patience when 4% hits Reeve, and Reeve's actually getting so much mileage out of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he's less over-eager for stage control. He's not using grab to get back on stage. He's using the forward airs that he's had good reactions with. And
oh, yeah, 4% actually shakes his head. He's like, hey.
Yeah. He's like, you stop doing that, man. That's why you're winning. Don't go back.
Marth killer.
Oh, Randall as a backup option. And he's going up.
Ooh, I like that shield stop.
We're going to see game 3 right here.
I like all this.
Yes, we are.
Calls out the jump with the F air. All right,
that was incredibly solid by Reeve. That's a game plan that works on any map.
Yeah, no kidding. I think 3 stock is definitely what you want after that match on Battlefield.
So what's 4%'s path forward?
Well, I mean, I think what we kind of all expected. Dreamland, dude. You're kind of just going to be in the long haul for this. As much as it sucks for... I got to say, if there's things that suck in this game, like just flat out, they're not like unfair. They just kind of suck. It's definitely being Marth against Puff on Dreamland.
Yeah.
I think you just have to work.
I think 4% needs to pull out some rests. I think did we see one at all in the last 2 games?
I don't think so, and I think that's mostly because 4% hasn't had too comfortable of a lead where he can like take that rest and then not be worried about the punish.
Yeah, it's more of a it's correlation, not causation.
Not to mention, I think just getting in there for those rest stops is pretty darn hard for Puff in this matchup.
Yeah, and look at this, 4% roaring back. This is we got a game. But what does he do? Oh, another call out of the jump, and he's calling out the first jump. He doesn't wait for the second or third.
Yeah, Amida's he's got center stage at times. Like he's got it now, but he's just not waiting. He's just not taking his moments too well. Like Reeve's just kind of capitalizing on a little bit better. He's just kind of letting 4% overextend himself, and then he punishes. Ooh, but Dreamland working out for Marth.
Marth is he's floating. He's got a cape. Helps parachute the fall.
He's got that cape, yo.
No capes.
So 4% taking that first stock.
And then we go floating all the way up to avoid any invincibility. But Reeve's still able to call out with an up tilt. Look at the center stage. Let's see if what worked on Yoshi's work on Dreamland.
This is just kind of where it hurts. Like,
yeah.
I call it Marthritis, dude, when you just can't get that kill with Marth at high percent. And this is where Marthritis hits.
I call it good old Limpy.
But yeah, it's like this stage is where it hits you. You're going to have to hit Puff like billion freaking times.
You need to take some medication if you want to get if you want to kill Puff at that percent.
But dude, Austin managing to kind of limit his damage.
Yeah,
only took 20% there.
Oh,
what's he gonna do for a punch? I agree with the attempt.
He could have just rested him again from the grab.
That didn't do the most damage, but I definitely think if you're trying to combo Puff at like that early percent, down air was the right.
Yeah. It's really funny how, like, I feel like in the past couple of years I've seen people way more indecisive about how to punish Puff rest. And that's partially to do with the way that the meta around Puff herself has changed, and it's partially because people just have so many more options now. It's like, well, I could down air and go for a combo, or I could neutral air.
Ooh. These F airs, dude. Okay. 4% kind of pushing back off.
Yo, Puff looking hella cute in that bow.
Dude, I don't know. Bow is kind of low tier for the Puff colors. Okay. Good cross up by Reeve. Kind of mix up 4% shield game. Unfortunately, like I said, when I was talking about Puff Marth is kind of being like a sucky matchup. It's just like so many neutral exchanges. You just have to win neutral exchanges.
You know, I have so many arguments with people. They're like, you can't say that. You can't say that like there are sucky matchups or lame matchups. It's like, but the thing is if there's matchups that are fun, then by definition that means that we have values that we like think are fun in Melee. And this one is not one that brings out a lot of those values.
No, I'm sorry, but my man Austin just like wave dash forward and did reverse up tilt. I don't know why that worked.
It worked because, you know, the magic of center stage.
He believed. All right, but yo, Austin's got this lead now. Or Reeve.
Yeah. It's a little slim. I think a back air would put him in a really, really precarious position. But, you know, even a reversed forward air.
So I like what 4% kind of like does those aerials off ledge. Just kind of like, he does it to make sure Marth can't take that ledge, because if he does, he'll just get hit by the hitbox and stage spike, and so then it basically forces Marth to go back up on stage.
So Reeve died there after a pretty long scrap with 4%. I think he was happy to take damage on 4%, but that's the kind of situations that he lost in Game 1, is the scrapping.
Yeah, he's looking a lot better at it now. I think he's just, you know, Game 1 he just wasn't looking too clean. Ooh, dude, I want a strip break.
Up B? Is that good enough? He pressed the B button. He pressed the red button.
All right, we take it as awesome. Oh, dude, 110. I actually feel like that's kind of early. At least in this matchup. And on Dreamland.
Yeah. Up B kill was, or up B to set up a kill was in my Reeve bingo.
Your Reeve bingo.
Yeah. Losing to Dreffen was the free space, unfortunately.
Ooh, dude. So Amida 4% hitting Reeve back with the taunt. Oh, dude, it's getting close. I think he definitely. I think the goal there, even if he doesn't break the shield, it keeps 4% honest.
This is so important. Is he going? Will this bring us back to Dreamland, or we have to go over to like a final destination or another small stage? Well, first back air. How does he get back in center?
Ooh.
Doesn't go for a grab. He gets rewarded for his patience, for learning.
Yo, okay, Austin's kind of.
This is setting up.
Ooh, just a little bit too far, and Austin gets it.
And Reeve takes a clear advantage. He's adjusted his play style, doing really excellent work in the Puff matchup. And he's ready to take it back up the loser's bracket. He's got one more to go. And 4%, the long climb begins.
This is how this matchup's kind of going to go. I mean, one person's going to overextend, the other one's going to punish him. They just kind of have to wait for it. It's really, it's like, it's a tricky matchup. Oh, see, yeah. I mean, 4% kind of overextended there.
Forward smash, I think that was cover the
nice follow.
Cover going in. Well, that's kind of a raw grab from 4%.
Well, but I think Puff has a much easier time getting those than
Marth
does.
Holy
sour spot doesn't kill.
Yeah, give him a bit of the Roy. Another Phantom. We're at the count of like 3, I think, for this set.
Is this the Phantom of the Opera?
Reeve and Weep Part 3, the Phantom.
The Phantom. All right. Okay, Reeve taking that first stock. This matchup is definitely one that's a war of attrition, so getting that first stock is always a good feeling in this matchup.
I think it's actually really important for people who are trying to get better at Melee to see players who are known for combo videos, who are known for being stylish, succeed in really patient matchups and patient play. I think that's a really great benefit of what Reeve's doing here. And honestly, same with 4%. He's just had less success in these close games.
I think 4%'s kind of catching on to Reeve doing the forward air F smash.
Yeah, and he caught on, but the rest went nowhere. And neither did the, I think a tipper forward smash might have killed if it was charged.
I don't know, but that's kind of like, that's the beauty of Dreamland. You have that kind of liberty to throw out rest.
You have no idea. Maybe they can kill me off of this. Probably not. Ooh, an air dodge.
Dude, if 4% just like called Reeve out on these like side B stalls. He was doing that at game 1 actually. I noticed he was getting a lot of mileage out of that, just like calling Reeve out.
So what's keeping 4% from, I think he's noticed that Reeve is so strong in center stage that he's giving up his advantages in offstage edge guarding in order to prevent Reeve from ever getting into that position again.
I mean, yeah, that's sort of what it is. He's kind of just allowing Reeve to sort of do what he wants once he gets to that center. Like, he's not really getting Reeve on all the punches on his aerial drift.
But you can't win a game. Like, that's not enough.
He's doing good on punching these unsafe aerials on shield.
The dirty dare. And an up tilt at 122%, I think.
Dude, Austin's just finding these little openings to come in and just like give Puff that final hit. I definitely think though one of the best things Reeve has in this matchup is just like the raw experience of having to deal with Puff. Like people tend to get really frustrated against Puff. It's like, dude, I gotta like wait till like 250 to kill this character every time. Reeve is used to it. He's used to playing this game with Amita.
I sometimes wish we could get a little counter. I love counting like, ooh, there's that neutral air that keeps getting Reeve in trouble. So now we have two things that 4% has really solid tools against Reeve, and it's punishing neutral air approaches, it's punishing grab approaches. Reeve has kind of removed the grab approach from his repertoire, but he's starting to get another bad habit that 4% might be able to exploit.
Ooh. It's good that he just went back to ledge. 4% could have gotten a fat punish off that.
Reeve snuck right in there. 4% seemed frozen. And Reeve lives!
Dude, Dreamland's actually starting to work out more for Reeve than it is 4%.
It really has. Because 4% isn't going for the gimps, so he doesn't actually get early kills. And if you're not getting early kills, you don't truly have an advantage. It's just a bigger Yoshi story.
That's actually so scary. Oh, there we go.
And he goes out of there.
With the pop-off.
That's a home run.
I wanted to see it the whole game, and he finally gave it to me. Dude, that doesn't feel good to get hit with. The mental battle is just kind of in Reeve's favor right now. Just a little
That was
bit.
so crazy. I don't know how 4% finds the mental portal. Reeve is sitting at 200%. Just shield broke him.
Oh my god.
Reeve edge guarded him from the ground.
Reeve's good, dude. Finally, and at 222%, 4% finds his
rocking the 2-2-2. 1/3 of the sign of the beast. Reeve looking like he has demonic powers here, or at least a third demonic powers.
Here's the thing about Puff, dude. I mean, Puff's got that rest. I mean, 4% plays this stock right.
But Reeve just has never put him in a position where, like, 4% would have to do so much, like, such a crazy, crazy rest. It'd be so risky. I don't think he has that on the
Yeah, if
table.
this game was a little shakier, I'd say 4%'s got the comeback potential, but it's just not really looking like it.
This is also the kind of game where, like, when you get something like that, like a shield breaker or whatever, besides wanting to win the set, you have to win that game. You can't be like, well, I got the shield break. It's pretty cool, but I lost the game.
Yeah, he's definitely got to be able to finish.
You got to get the two-piece.
Look at that. I mean,
you got to make sure shield breaks are correlated 1-to-1 with winning. Oh, a tipper forward smash gets shielded.
Dude, these trades are not working out for 4%. I've actually not seen 4% have center stage in like a full 2 minutes.
It's been more than a minute.
It's been more. Yo, nice.
Almost got the gimp, but gets sent to the nether regions. Reeve figures it out.
Oh, and Reeve pumps up the crowd.
He wants the crowd. He's like, come on, guys. This is good.
Dude, Indiana, Kentucky, we definitely homies in the region.
It's like I compliment Reeve on playing patient, and yet he still managed to squeeze out of this, like, so patient and slow matchup at 3 or 4 crazy hype moments.
Yo, dude, we got one right here. Is this the shield break?
Here it comes.
Oh,
man.
Yeah. That's going in Reeve in week 3, maybe.
I
know Austin's happy about